We'll be in Philly, right?
I think so.
Did you know that's a 6 o'clock start?
When should I book my flight?
You should get on it.
Kuzmenko back to the line. Anderson score! With Laferriere tumbling in front, the Kings add on, and it's 3-1.
Laferriere is going to deflect this as he's sitting on his backside. The officials will all gather to see if they think this was a high stick. We'll get a look at it again here. Laferriere, 14, will get tumbled to the ice with Petrovic. There's, wow, what a tip. So, it's where the stick and the puck connect. It has to be below the crossbar because the puck went directly into the net. It's ruled well, nothing's really been ruled on except they're standing at center ice, so I think it's a goal.
The play is under review.
So they will review it now as we hear the announcement in the arena whether it's a high stick or not. If the puck's deflected and goes into the net, it has to go in with the stick below the crossbar.
Let's bring in our rules expert, Dave Jackson. Jax, you're seeing this angle for the first time. You've seen a few. What do you think?
Well, bear in mind here, this is not a coach's challenge. This is a routine review. Every time a goal is scored in the NHL, the Situation Room reviews it for a high stick, a hand pass, or kicked in. As Ray said, it's not the height of the shoulders, it's the height of the crossbar on this particular play here. That's really tough. The call on the ice is a goal. I don't think there's a definitive angle that's going to show one way or the other. They're going to be talking to the referees right now. They have the best angle on it, both of them. The guy in the goal line, the guy in the neutral zone. They have the best angle. If there's no conclusive shot, we're going to go with the call on the ice, and I think this goal will stand.
I don't know how they're going to be able to determine if that's above the crossbar that far away from the net. Man, that's really close. What an unbelievable deflection. Oh. Hey, Jax, don't you think this rule's it can be a little cleaner? I think it should be below the shoulders no matter where you are, one rule all the way around the ice. I think this makes an unnecessary complication.
Well, Ray, they've tried that in other leagues, but where you get into difficulty is what if a player gets knocked down, he's on his knees?
I guess like this, right? Like this, I guess.
Exactly, and he puts his stick up. He could be lying flat on his stomach. He's put his stick up in the air. The puck hits it 2 feet off the ice. We can't call that a high stick just because it's above his shoulders. So, you know, I think the crossbar is great, but like you said, when it's that far out, that's a real tough determination, and that's why we go with the referee's call on the ice. I mean, you know, we're talking about inches here. They're the guys on the ice. They're the guys that have a gut feeling whether it's high or not. Go with the call on the ice if we're not sure.
Will the linesmen have any say in this? Like, they huddled as a 4, and the linesmen have a good look because they're standing outside the blue line.
Absolutely.
Can they be involved in this?
Yes, they would huddle and talk about it, but the fact that the referees called it a goal would mean that the linesman did not overrule them, did not tell them they thought it's a high stick. Therefore, they give a goal, and now Toronto goes through its due diligence to make sure it's a legitimate goal before they allow the puck to be dropped.
It's interesting seeing from that last angle there. I think if you're a Dallas fan, if you're making a case for no goal, that angle might be your best case from behind the net.
I'm with you, Mike. I thought that was the one that gave me the most pause. I thought they had a review, or I thought they had a result, and then they put the headsets back on. Here comes the call.
After a video review, it was determined that it was a high stick. The puck did hit the normal height of the crossbar. We have no goal.
I think it's that last angle, Ray. I mean, that to me, I think was the best case. And I do think after a second look at it that might be convincing as well, and they certainly determined it was.
Well, when Jax was talking about this play, we hadn't seen this angle yet. So this wasn't available to us. You see the stick of Laferriere almost immediately. Now, you can't trust the opposition, but Alex Petrovic turns around and says high stick right away. They review a lengthy review. The call's made, and it's still 2-1.